Hello, battle preparing tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Thracia 776 with me, BlueAnkylo. I believe we are at long last out of the sort of introduction trials of the game, and we will finally have access to properly setting up our maps a little bit better. Other than that, welcome back. It's a new stream. We're on, I think, stream number 5, if I'm keeping count correctly. And, yeah. The last chapter took forever, so as always, let's try not to go too slow here. Let's get in there. Mount Via Vile Drake, something like that. Reuniting with the remnants of the Fianna Free Axes. Leaf mate, there's no blades left. Ivel's gone. Everyone else uses an axe or like a bow or something. Dagdar's an axe. Havel, Oceans are axes. Leaf doesn't count. I guess you could count Tanya. She's got a bow. The Fianna Free Axes. Leaf made his way west. Callian, the great, I mean, not actually that great, the knight entrusted to him by the great general Hannibal, served as his guide through the treacherous mountain range. Thanks. They now approach the foot of Mount Viledrake, and home to Dagdar and his familiar group of brigands, the other Freeblades that we ditched. We don't have a lot of Freeblades right now. Alright, so, look at this! A prep screen! You can look at the map and check stuff! You can choose who to deploy! We can deploy 8 people! Assuming we have, fatigue problems. No fatigue problems. But yeah, Ocean rejoins us. We rescued these guys, right? They were in the prison. So Ocean and Halvin and Ronan are back. Finn was in the last chapter. We're doing a little bit better there. So what I should do is, I think at the very least, whoever you deploy on a chapter, you should make sure the deployed characters have scrolls. Because having them on the benches is pretty much pointless. One thing, I don't know a lot about like fatigue management just yet. I'm pretty sure you want Asbel in the next chapter, so letting him take the day off is probably good. Plus, I can't use him anyway. So technically, who's fatigued we can see there. Maka can't go anyway. Nana can't go anyway. Asbel's off. Dalson's off. Fergus is off. Karen is off. Lithis is off. And we got the rest of the team. So I was going to take, I think you want to take Ocean and Halvin no matter what anyway. There's someone to recruit. And we're going to need someone to try to capture the enemy boss. So that's probably going to be Finn. We'll see how he does. He's got the Brave Lance and he might have had a decent level up or two. We'll have a look. We probably want at least one healer on most maps, which means if Nan is off this time, due to being super tired, we should probably bring Safi instead. I don't really see any reason not to have at least one healer. I assume what will happen is she'll get fatigued. She's only got 14 HP, so she'll get fatigued this time, maybe get a couple level ups, and then we can bring Nana next time. It's going to have to be kind of alternating healers for a little while. Maka might be good next map. I mean, she's going to be good whatever we do, so she'll be ready for that. So we've got... Actually, there's a minimum of 6. We have to deploy at least one more. We could sure bring Ronan. Let me look around the map a little bit. I don't know if I need a thief this time. Stealing is only important if there's something light enough to steal. We might want to bring one of the knights. I do have a Brave Axe somewhere, so we could throw a Brave Axe on one of the Axe Knights to do captures, or at least to try. We only just started La Casina. You really didn't miss very much. So we got 3 more spots. Let me just look around a little bit. So we are fighting a bunch of Axe guys, and Axe Archers. There should be someone familiar in here, I believe. Somewhere. Maybe he's not here yet. There will be someone familiar eventually, don't worry. Don't worry, I'm not going to forget about him. And there will be a boss to try to capture, but we can't see his stats yet. Alright, well, we're mostly dealing with axes and bows, and a lot of poison, so maybe an antitoxin would be a smart move. One thing we should have access to now that I haven't looked at is we now have both free access to our supplies, our convoy, and our access to the armory. So now every chapter we can at least try to buy the basic iron weapons if we need some, or probably more usefully is just sell things kind of at will. So in the future, for the future tubers, we might cut out some of the battle prep section, because this could take a fair while for me just trying to figure stuff out. But it's nice to know we finally got access, and I might as well show it off at least once. So, what was I talking about? I'm always talking about lots of stuff. Do we want Lithis? I don't think we need Lithis. I think we'll want Lithis next chapter, so we don't want to fatigue him out anyway. Hold on, let's go back. What I want to do, it's like a different back button on every screen. Back. Can't get out. We're stuck here. Select is the only way to escape. We got trapped in the menu. Right, so this is the first time here. I'm just trying to get my bearings here. 5 units. We have to recruit. We have to bring at least one more. So I mean, Shiva might not be bad. We know. I mean, he's had some really bad luck, but there's a lot of axe guys. So he's got some. Oh, you know who I do want to bring? He's not on the list, is he? What about Carrion? Is he already on the map? Oh, no. Okay, no. Where'd Carrion go? Maybe he's free deployed or something. Because I wanted to make sure he had a sword or something so that we could, use him. Because he seems like he's got some pretty good growths. It's just from what I looked at already. Interesting. Well, let's throw down Shiva and maybe one of my mounted axe guys. Do I like Brighton more or Hicks or Fergus? I guess if I'm bringing if Carrion is free recruited or free deployed, there's limited spots, so maybe I don't deploy 2 Sword Knights, although... Oh no, I can't deploy him anyway, he's already fatigued. Brighton or Hicks? 7 strength, so we go basic stats 7, 6, 5, 8 for the stats I care about. 7, 6, 6, 7, so almost identical. 12 con, 15 con. Doesn't matter for iron axes very much. Who's got that brave axe? There we go. Alvin's got it. It's only 12, so we could throw that on. Yeah, okay. We'll bring Brighton for now. I think I've decided. He's got Wrath, which probably makes him a little bit better. Actually, is the brave axe? What rank is it? It's only a D rank. That's actually kind of funny. That's a really low weapon rank for a brave weapon. Okay, so we'll bring Brighton. We can't bring Karen. I guess I don't have to bring 8 people if I don't want, but you're fatigued. There's not a lot of other choices here that are any good. Everyone's tired. We could bring Hicks as well, I guess. Or we could bring Ronan, sort of down to Ronan or Hicks or Laura. Do we really care enough to bring them, or should we just let them rest? Because if the way I understand it is if you don't do a map, like if you don't participate, your fatigue goes back to 0. And if you stay in map, it doesn't go away. It just keeps adding up every time you take an action. So maybe... Well, we could bring Ronan. Maybe he'd help a little bit. He's actually... I don't really plan on using him specifically, but he's okay for chip damage. Or we bring someone to try to steal. But Laura's not very good at stealing. She can only steal very, very light items. I mean, there are vulneraries. There might be some antitoxins down here somewhere. There's not a lot really to steal. Just looking at this right now, I've seen one vulnerary, so I think the thief not really needed right now. It would have been nice to have a flyer, because I think the only way to get to this house is going to be to go all the way around. And I'm pretty sure there's reinforcements from the north side, just from the little bit I looked at. Alright, that's fine. We'll bring on the Hicks. No, I said the Ronan. The Ronan can to do a little bit of chip damage for us if we try to capture somebody or feed some kills. Okay, so that's like phase 1. We know who we're taking. Next phase is items. People who aren't going don't need good equipment. Like, there's not a lot of... I mean, who would I give this to instead? Losing a little bit of HP growth for some speed growth? Speed growth is good, right? So we're going to put that in the... We're going to give that to somebody. We don't have a whole lot of scrolls just yet. So Ronan's got a couple bows. Let me just see if there's any other good bows to throw in there. No. He can't use a steel bow. He's already got the other 2 types. I'm not planning on using him a whole lot anyway. Tell you what. On this chapter, you can have an extra. Brighton's got C-rank axes. Magic and speed for Safi? Yeah, that might not be the worst. I forget how good her growth rates are, but, I mean, she does need the HP. Minus 10% HP is a little dangerous, too. But she's got that Paragon, so she could get some value out of it. I'll give it to her for now. At least for this chapter. But, like, the speed is really good. Plus 30% speed was great on, like, everybody. So... Leaf could use some more speed. Actually, he's doing all right, but, you know, point is, that's a valuable scroll. Right now, Finn's got the Balder scroll, which is just sort of everything small. Leaf still got Hezul for a little bit of strength and lots of HP. We've got the Odd scroll, or Odo, I think it used to be called, that's just skill. That might be it. We might just have the 4 scrolls right now. So, can't give one to everybody or anything. Ocean's got the Pooji, a couple iron axes, a steel axe. We don't really need a hammer on this map. I don't think the boss is armored. We've got that Brave Axe for Brighton. We can transfer it around in map if we need to. That's fine. That's pretty much all I need to do then. Not a whole lot more items to manage. The question, of course, is... should we try to sell or get some money for next chapter? So... what's the easiest way to do this? Because I think I have to give... like, I don't think I can sell from the convoy, right? I have to move it over. Yeah, it's kind of a pain. We have to move items from the convoy into a specific unit's inventory and then sell them if we want to sell some. So just at a glance, is there anything we should sell? I do have those 2 Master Seals and a Speed Ring for somebody. Someone suggested that we could class change Finn to make capturing the boss easier. I'm gonna try without doing that. I'm stubborn. I'm gonna try to make it to level 20 first if I can. Stubborn about that. I don't really see anything I want to sell. Oh yeah, there's a flame sword. We should be bringing that. Magic sword. Yeah, definitely someone should be carrying that at least. Just for interest's sake, Shiva does not have any magic, but he's got B-rank swords. Yeah, you know what? That makes a lot of sense to me. It just gives him a range 2 option in a pinch. And I'll give him a rapier. Because we got quite a few rapiers. I guess I should give another... if I had another iron sword, I'd give it to Leaf. Because his sword's basically broken. I'll just give him another sort of backup cheap sword for now. See you later, Jural. And then lances are... We don't have an iron lance, even. We could buy an iron lance. I don't think we've ever had an iron lance. I don't know if it's really worth... It's kind of expensive. Like, I don't know when you should be buying these things. I just want to steal them. But, like, 2,200 bucks. That's more than half of our gold. I don't think we need it right now, but... This is why we need to steal everything. We really need to be good at stealing everything. Get lots of money. Alright, I'm going to say that's enough preps for the moment. I think there's one more thing we can do thanks to a patch. So normally if you're playing Thracia for the first time, or any time, your units all sort of auto-deploy in randomly dumb spots. Now, I believe there is a way... How do you do it? Yeah, the Y button. So this is not a vanilla mechanic. This is a Blue's cheating mechanic. If you've never played Thracia, this looks like normal Fire Emblem. But being able to move units around is... Everyone except the Lord is like a standard modern sort of thing. You've only ever played Awakening? Yeah, it's good. They're good games. So, like, I think I would like to have Shiva closer than Laura. And Ronan can be at the back. And I like to... Well, cavalry can catch up quickly, assuming they're not moving through forests. So, you know, you can move people around a little bit. I'm not going to try to abuse it too badly, because I know it's part of the Thracia experience to just live with what they give you. But I know there's maps where you have, like, split deployments, and that's just... I don't want to have to deal with, like, forced pre-deployment zones. Like, that just sounds silly. So let's, well, we might as well save. Now that we can save before battle with all our preps ready. Not like I don't know how to do that via hacking. Hacking! That's it. True hacker. Chapter 8. Do I get carry on? My whole point was to use carry on. Oh, there he is. Like, why aren't you on my list? Ah, feel that earthy mountain air. That's how you can... I was gonna give him, like, some swords. That's how you can tell we're just at the base of Mount Veildrake. Your help's been invaluable, Callion. You should make your way back to General Hannibal. We can take it from here. Yeah, he's a spy. We don't really need him. I'm not returning to Thracia, my lord. I told General Hannibal, that's a different character, Hannibal, of my intentions, and he gave me his blessing. What? Do you think the general a fool? He knew full well you were really who you were, as does half the Thracian peninsula, you dummy. Rumors of a surviving Leonster heir has been circulating for years. Yeah, see, I told you guys Hannibal knew who Leif was. Anyone with sense knew it was only a matter of time until the survivor took up arms and rallied an army to battle the Empire. I always expected, nay, prayed, that this day would come, and now I have the honor of taking part in the liberation myself. The motherland shall soon breathe free again. You mean you're not Thracian? Indeed, I was born a sworn knight of House Leonster. My father perished in the war, but my mother and I were taken in by General Hannibal. But I'm being presumptuous, aren't I? We should just be playing the We Ride Together music right now, and I'd feel much happier about recruiting him. If it pleases you, Prince Leif, I want nothing more than to fight for House Leonster again and reclaim our sovereign land. I'm not sure I'm the lead you want, or deserve, but, yeah, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to reclaim Leonster. For the time being, I just want to help Tara. Even so, as I fight beneath the banner of House Leonster, I care not what the cause is. If you wish us elsewhere, my lord, so be it. Assuming you accept my oath, I suggest we make for General Hannibal's villa. General Hannibal didn't seem the type to own a lavish mountain villa. Oh, he's not. The villa is a safe house for those like me, the many refugees of the fallen families of Leonster. There, under the protection of General Hannibal, Duke Dorius trains us in the ways of knighthood. Did I hear you correctly? Dorius? I can scarcely believe it. Duke Dorius is alive. See for yourself, my lord. Shall we be off? Of course, at once. Well, being able to see Duke Dorius is like a waking dream. More dialogue, my prince, but I've a matter of some urgency. The bandits of this area, Dagdar's gang to be precise, are out in force, and seem to be pillaging a nearby village. What are your orders, sire? Say no more. I apologize, Callion, but it seems Duke Dorius will have to wait. Will you aid me defending the villagers? Haha, you needn't ask. I'd be worried if you didn't want to help them, my lord. Still, this is most curious. This is Dagdar's territory, and the villages are under his protection. Why are they attacking? I mean, Dagdar didn't seem like the type to go, you know, murdering his own people. Alright, so we got ourselves Rumai. I don't know, that's a weird name. This is the sort of, if there's anything difficult on this map, this is the difficult part of the map. We need to try to capture him, because we can apparently recruit him one day, and, you know, Draco Knights are pretty valuable. We can't recruit him right now, but, you know, if we kill him, then he's dead. And we need to get into this house. So, the way I understand it is we've got 15 or 16 turns, and then he mounts his Draco Knight, his wyvern, and then you cannot capture him. So then you have to kill him, and bad news bears. I guess maybe he moves or something. Maybe you can sneak in without killing him. I don't know. There might be a couple ways, but the idea is capture him and then don't release him or anything. So that's the ultimate objective, which means we need to get moving at a decent speed. And, there he is. He wasn't on the prep side, but Marty is back. Really important that Marty's still here, so, we can keep the party going. And yeah, that's about it. So, Callion, will he go to the grease pit? Marty will, that's for sure. So here we go. We got a new unit. Callion, we should go over his growths. I think he's the only new unit we need to talk about. We've talked about everybody else already. So, this is just one new guy. Callion, also known as Carrion in the old translations. I definitely think relatively weak stats, but when I was making his unit cards, I did notice some interesting details. So let me just pop over to those real quick. We'll talk about his stats for a second. Okay, growth rates. Search for Carrion. Alright, so the good news for Carrion is he's got 75% HP, that's nice. 40% strength, definitely on the high end. 10% magic, doesn't matter. 65% skills, pretty high. I mean, really high. Speed is 45%, very respectable. Luck is 55, no big deal. Defense is 25, which is actually kind of on the high end for this game. Build is 25%, which is nice for lances, because his con is kind of low. Or his con growth rate, whatever. And then 1 movement. So overall, growth rates are definitely above average. He starts at level 1, so he's got a lot of room to grow. There probably would be a strat where, because he joins at level 1, we could have saved the Paragon Scroll for him, just given it to him right away, and that would help him catch up super fast. But yeah, I think the healer made more sense for the Paragon Scroll. So, I just wish I'd been able to give him some weapons, because one of the cool things about Cavaliers are they're kind of the only base class that is mounted that can use 2 weapons. Most of the time, we have like Sword Knights, Axe Knights, Lance Knights that can just use 1 only, and then dismounted can use a sword, but not their other weapons. But Callion as a Cavalier can use both Lance and Sword, kind of like the more modern Cavalier styles in more recent games. And he's got 1 movement star, and a FCM, a crit multiplier of 4, which is really good. That's the second highest it can go. So yeah, I mean, he seems alright. Maybe doesn't have the right weapon right now. So what I'd like to do is maybe give him a sword. I should have brought more swords, but I don't have any extras here. So what I'll do, like, I don't want to waste too much time on this chapter. We got to get to the boss, but I would like Callion to at least get a start here. So we'll see how he does. I want to give him, I think, the short sword, because he's kind of low level, low accuracy, low con right now. And that should work better against the axe guys anyway. He's still slowed down by it, which puts him at 6 speed, but if these guys have 0 speed, he'll be doubling them anyway, so that should work. Alright, and everyone else is just going to be moving up. We gotta make sure we don't kill Marty. That would be a real shame if we killed Marty. And then we got old Ronan back here for, you know, doing some chip damage once in a while. Oh, right. Don't waste that. Alright, let's get to work. So, 15 turns. Alright, pay up. Your crew might be spending all day sticking up farmers, but I got an actual army to get back to. Change of plans. Gonna need you to put in a little extra elbow grease. Looks like there's a whole group of folk coming this way. Don't know why they're here, but I'll need you to keep them clear of the manor while I'm inside. Once that's done, you'll get every coin. Damn. This was just supposed to be a one-time thing. Alright, fine, but it'll cost you extra if you want me to stick around. So he's in some army, and he's got a little side gig going here, a little side hustle. Good start, Kalyan. Oh, amazing. Remember how I'm like... Yeah, remember? How I'm like, he'll double? I forgot to equip the sword. So he got doubled. And now he's gonna die to poison, right? Oh! Amazing start with our new character. That's pretty good. So, whoops. Not great, not great. We should be able to heal him, or at least we'll try. Okay, we got some archers coming in next turn. Everyone's gonna be poisoned. I forgot to bring the... I was gonna put antitoxins on people, and I forgot. Maybe what I should do is go Vug here. The archers will probably attack Ocean, but he'll just crush them. We haven't used this guy too much. There you go. Get out of here. No time. Alright, how you doing, Ocean? It's been a while since we've had you on the team. Level up. Skill, luck, constitution? Sure. Skill helps him hit. Con helps him use his weapons, like a steel axe, a little bit better. It's not strength speed, but I think Ocean's pretty much set to be good anyway. We'll want to give him a scroll soonish if we can. Alright, so what I'm thinking is maybe Ronan does some chip damage here, and then we heal Carry On and then let him get a kill. And this is why I brought him. I honestly want the bow guys to shoot Ocean, so I don't want to run too many more people forward. Just thinking positioning, but can we make it through? We can go this route as well. Some of these guys don't move at all. So if we could lure this guy up to here, that'd be helpful. Maybe we'll send Shiva up that direction. And I'm trying to stay out of range of the archers. So I'm moving Finn forward. Now we can get Safi over here to try to heal. This would be a great turn to get a double heal. And I really do need to turn these animations off for the healers. Look at all that Paragon XP. Alright, so Kalyan. The chip damage from Ronan was right about perfect. So this works out. He gets his first kill. Hey there, Thor. I mean, that's almost 50%. Well, 50 XP. Almost half a level up. Not bad. Alright, so those guys will come kill themselves, hopefully. And then everyone else just sort of stays behind the line. Try to lure over the axe guy up here, maybe, next turn. kind of feel like we might be starting a little bit too slow, but it's not a very big chapter, and I think we'll be able to get over to the boss before too long here. Especially if we get rid of these archers right now. Yeah. Goodbye, Brigand. Really more of a Blacks guy for me. I mean, I was hopeful that these 25% hit rates wouldn't have hit him, and then we wouldn't have to worry about getting poisoned, but... This is just the kind of chapter where everyone's poisoned. Do we know how to get to the Gaiden chapter? Yeah, you gotta try to capture the boss. We talked about it earlier. I think it's 15 turns or something we gotta get there. And then also capture him. Alright, let's try to get Callian healed up. Oh, animations. I haven't really looked at the stats on how we're capturing the boss just yet, but we've got Finn with a Brave Lance and another mounted unit with a Brave... We've got a Brave Lance and a Brave Axe on mounted units, so we've got a couple ways to try. Alright, so Marty can make it 2 tiles from Ocean. We don't want to kill Marty, though, so that's tricky. And then maybe we can get this guy to move up to here with Shiva. So I guess the question is, how do we get Marty to move without killing him? Because he's pretty... Well, he's got lots of defense and HP, but I don't think he can survive a counter from Ocean, because, you know, that. Maybe they don't attack each other. Maybe he just free recruits himself. I'm going to put a save down and just sort of science it up. Because, like, sometimes that's how this game works. But not always. Well, actually, there's an easy way. Never mind. I don't have to cheat. We can stand here, get hit by a hand axe, and not have the Poogie equipped. So that'll be fine. As long as he moves over, that'll do it. Yeah, this will be fine. Okay, we're rolling. Bait with an archer. Ronan would probably just die. Man, our dodging, 34% every time. So he will attack his friend. I didn't think he would do that. Somehow these things just keep happening to me. But yeah, maybe giving him a hand axe before he left the party was really the pro play. Well, this is going to take a lot longer for every turn because now we've got 3 people, you know, taking poison damage every round. Alright, so it looks like probably Halvin and Ocean can each recruit this guy. Calm down, Marty. He ain't recognized you. Now wait for an opening and run for the hills. Is that you, Marty? Is that you? What? Marty? Don't know no Marty. Haven't even heard that name before. Marty, you're tall enough to be a lightning rod. I can spot you all the way from Valhalla. What I can't figure out is why you're here. Well, it weren't my idea, I swear. It was all Gomez's idea. He made me do it. He made me do it. Listen to yourself, Marty. It's not enough that you're raiding villages. You gotta make up excuses. I couldn't do nothing about it. It ain't my fault. Alright, we're going in circles here. Just tell me one thing. Have you gone against what Dagdarn the commander taught you? Are you just a common bandit now? Well, if you put it like that, I guess it was wrong of me to go along with this. Then you're still a friend of the Freeblades, right? So you'll fight alongside us like a friend? Marty? Yes, sir. Of course I will, sir. I mean, his option there was get murdered very, very easily by someone like Ocean, or join us right now and get put on the bench. Would you rather live the rest of your life on the bench, or be struck down by a Puggy Fugax? Alright. Well, that's one part done. This is annoying, but, you know. Getting all poisoned up in here. Maybe we could do a little bit more damage. That's not worth it. We're not gonna die if we get hit. It's just gonna be annoying. Ay, ay, ay. Shiva, oh good, you got your soul when you had 1 HP left. So, Shiva can heal himself with his soul, his skill activation, but... as you can see, it only drains as much HP as the enemy has remaining, so... not great. Alright, 25 HP, 21 HP. Safi's gonna be busy this map. Probably gonna want to make some more heal staves. Staves. We did steal quite a few though, so we're alright for now. I'd really like for her to get a couple level ups here on this map, so. One skill. Good thing I gave her that scroll, right? Ah, Safi. But still, that's more accuracy with her healing. I've heard that there's some really good A rank staves, so getting her up to A rank is kind of a priority, maybe. Alright, Ronan, can you help? 3 damage. 1 damage. He's helping! I forgot to turn off Safi's animations again. I'll remember eventually. Alright, you can't make it over there. So this is like a dead end. And then this is a bigger, longer dead end. And then this is like the way forward. So we want to kind of start thinking about this guy soon. Another bow, venom. So that's the next lure, is probably stand there. Brighton can probably go get a level up here. I say that. I'm trying to limit the number of people who are poisoned. So this is not in range. But one more square. Alright, and then Callian was the one I was trying to get some combat on. Finn, I want close to the boss. We could lure this guy right now with the bow attack, and then we have another character poisoned. I think it makes more sense for Ocean to get the hit by the venom bow, just because he's already poisoned. And we might need to heal Shiva next turn. Or vulnerary, one way or the other. Or rescue him so he stops taking... I'm pretty sure once you're being carried, you don't take poison damage anymore. I just want to see... he would not survive a counter hit. I was thinking we could try to let him heal with soul, but if he gets hit even once, he's dead at this point, which is too bad. It's kind of the trouble with soul. You need a pretty big HP pool to have much chance of healing. Warp is A rank, yeah, maybe that's why I'm gonna not get her to A rank. Alright, I gotta move to here. If she misses, he wouldn't die, but we could always... If we're in a pinch where the healing staff misses, and someone's like, oh no, they're dead, we gotta make sure someone is ready to rescue them out of the way or something. And then that way we'll be safer. And then Callion does not have a lot of HP. I almost think this is a waste of the iron bow, because, like, these bows cost, like, 2,000 gold. I don't know. We'll get Ronan, like, one more level up. We only gave him one level up so far. We'll give him one more chance to get good. Just magically good. out of nowhere. 3 damage. Yeah, I guess standing on a village, only 1 defense, but... Carrion would do a lot better on this Brigand with 3 defense. Yeah. What does this guy got? 4 defense. 6 damage. Takes 9 encounter. So we would take, at worst case, we take 9, and then the enemy would attack us again next turn. We take another 9, and then the poison would tick and we would die. Just not going to be easy to do any of that. Wouldn't be terrible to get a vulnerary, but I don't have a thief, and I'm not going to. I don't think I want to try to capture this guy. Well, actually, I say that it's not. Like, I was planning on doing a Pugy counter or a Vouge counter and just killing him, but we could lure him over and have his bow equipped. And with the bow equipped, he's pretty easy to handle, I think. He has some crit rate. 6. So you need like 6 luck, that's fine. Yeah, sure. Just for interest's sake. The problem with that is you just get poisoned. This is like going slower than I wanted, but oh well. Could let Marty do it. No, I've got a plan. We just got to stick to it. The only thing that matters right now is getting to the boss, and then you have to fend off some of these guys. It'll be fine. We can deal with the, as far as I understand on this chapter, we can deal with the village brigands at any time. Alright, so now that guy, he's moved over, he's equipped the bow, puts him into an easier position to deal with without being countered. And if I want to capture him, we get a free iron bow, free iron axe, and a vulnerary, which is maybe worth the trouble. So let's just have a look here. How much can we do with the Brave? We can do 20 damage, theoretically. Maybe more with a crit. It's important to remember we don't get the follow-up critical multiplier because a Brave weapon is not a follow-up. It's just a double attack. It's different. It's totally different. Halvin's actually big enough to also give that a try. Halvin, you're a big boy. Maybe Brayden could do some chip damage? 12 damage, low odds. 8 damage, bit better. Crit won't even kill. Sure. If he can connect, that would be helpful. Good. Thanks, Brighton. 1 speed, 1 con. In some situations, that's like 2 more attack speed. With like a steel axe. So that could be good. Okay. So now this guy's down to 25. $10 damage. If we crit, it's 36 minus 8, which kills him. So we're trying to avoid that, given the current strat. We know we can do 20 damage with Halvin or Finn, maximum for a capture. So just getting him a little bit lower HP would be nice. 7 damage would be enough. A crit would be 30 minus 8. That would be 22. The only way we kill him is if we get an adept and a crit. Leaf wouldn't do that to us, would he? If he does do it, he deserves to kill him. Alright. Alright, best chance is probably right here with Finn. And he's a promoted warrior, so getting some XP and a level up on Finn might be just what I need for this boss. Big XP. 1 HP, 1 speed, 1 defense. It might help. It might help. Okay, at least we got one enemy captured. So we want... Oh, there's also some healing to do. Alright, Ronan. That's 2 level ups with no stats on Ronan. I'm pretty sure those were exactly his base stats at level 1. So, if anyone ever wonders why I benched Ronan, there you go. That's so bad. I would like to get some use out of Carry On, though. He can take 8. There's a small chance he gets crit. If he dies, he dies. Well, Ronan has really bad growths anyway, so you shouldn't expect much out of him. I think if Ronan turns out good, it's really a fluke. Like, that's... Carry On! Thanks, buddy. Getting a free movement star. Of course you got hit. Well, I don't need to leave you there anymore. Oh, animations, blue. Actually, Tanya is the even earlier game archer. She was the first one, and she was good. So, we got lucky with one of our 2 archers, our 2 early starter archers. So, I can't really complain too much. Should I try to save these kills for Carry On? He could definitely do it if I give him... It'll take some time. It'll give Safi a chance to get tired. She's already fatigued. Yeah, she's gonna have Paragon XP. I need to visit these villages, but no, that's fine. Gonna do some redistribution here. Let's give some of the stuff to all this extra stuff. Yeah. One day I'll have a better strategy for for stuff like that. Alright, we are close to the boss. We're gonna have to start looking at boss stats soon. For now, keep the squad together. We haven't gone to a single village. There's only 2 villages and then a shop. 2 shops, armory and vendor. Okay. So much poison. See, this is why I'm trying to avoid the poison.